Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I wanted to talk about being the mirror. So this is like a super fun job that we all signed up to do. Maybe not everyone, but the chances are that, you know, if you're a light worker or if you're someone who came here to serve, that you have chosen to incarnate and basically be a mirror, especially in maybe private, personal relationships with people in your family, close relationships with friends as well. And there may be a karmic cycle that they need to heal and that you've agreed to help them with. So what does that mean? It doesn't necessarily mean that you carry their karma or it's part of your karma. It just means that you've agreed to basically come here and be the opposing energy so that they can heal their wounds. So when you have a higher energy field, or when you start to heal your own trauma and pain, your energy will rise, right, to a higher vibration or a higher frequency. And so what will happen is your auric field will become reflective. It will become light, right? So when people look at you, they'll either see themselves, they'll see what they don't like about themselves because they're looking into a mirror, or they have a higher energy field, they'll recognize the light within you because they've recognized it within themselves. So this is kind of a pattern that has happened throughout time and has probably happened with a lot of people's close relationships, especially if you have ever had a relationship with a narcissist. You have probably agreed to come here and show them what they need to heal. Now, they will either have two choices when they come in contact with your energy. Either they will choose to heal, or they will blame you for all of their insecurities, problems, and they will accuse you of what they, in fact, are doing themselves because they are seeing themselves in you. So for a lot of people who have gone through narcissistic abuse, it's always this, this reaction like, well, what's wrong with me? And what did I do to deserve this? And the answer is absolutely fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. You've just agreed to show them who they are so that they can transcend that trauma and pain in this lifetime. Now, we can take those principles and take that a step further and apply it to ET contact. So why doesn't humanity have ET contact? It would be so much easier if they just came down here, showed themselves, we'd all be done with it. Well, the reason is because they come from a higher dimension or a higher density. They have a higher energy field that is extremely reflective. And if they came down here, we would either, most of us would either start to worship them, or we would see ourselves in them and we would think they're demons. So we would either think they're angels here to save us, or we would think that they're demonic entities and start attacking them, right? Taking them out, whatever. So it wouldn't be good for them to do that, and it wouldn't actually serve us. What we have to do is first find the divinity within ourselves, and then the door will open for open contact with extraterrestrials. And this really is, this kind of conversation is what's most important, in my opinion, in the ET or disclosure community, because we can talk about all of their advanced technology, how cool they are, what they look like, the different races, but until humanity realizes that we are divine within ourselves, we will never meet them, we'll never get to have contact unless we raise our own consciousness. So it's very, very important to understand that. So I was gonna say something else, yes. So from the beginning of time, well, maybe, I don't know if it's from the beginning of time. I don't know when time actually started. But for a very long time, there's been a pattern within humanity of different extraterrestrial races coming down here and playing God. And there's two opposing energies that you can kind of people have different names for them, and I won't use the names that I know yet because I don't want to confuse people. It's more important that we understand, like, or I explain the principles behind it. But you have two opposing energies, right? So there's one energy that believes that the human race is equal to them. They are equal, and that they are creators, just like that the human race is creators, just like they are creators, right? We can call it a good energy or a benevolent energy. And then you have another opposing energy that believes that the human race is less than, that they are of a lower consciousness and has attempted to enslave them. And so for a very long time, there's been poser ETs and poser energy posing as a god or as a good guy and playing basically God to get us to worship them. So these benevolent ETs, the opposing energy, is not ready to interact with us until we break the chains of this opposing energy, if that makes sense. So we need to recognize the divinity within ourselves. If an entity ever came to me and said, you know, I'm the creator of the universe, blah, 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 come channel me, I would probably say to them, well, so am I. So are all of us. We have all created the entire universe just through our own consciousness, through our own thought. We are all part of that energy. We are all part of Source. So that's my little bit, and I will be back with more videos. Make sure that you guys are actually subscribed, hit the like button, and I'll be back with more videos.